Hi guys, this is Simeon from Swedish Homestead. I know many of you guys have been waiting for this, but I just want to show you the machines that we have in our workshop, so you just have an idea of what we have in here. I will explain real quick the main uses for those machines and how we pay for them or how we take advantage of them here on the homestead. Here we go. Many of you guys have seen this machine already in some of the videos that I made. It's a table saw from the brand Logosol, and all of our machines, let me just say this, none of them are the most professional, but they are not cheap hobby machines either. They work really well. You get a lot for the money. You can check out the website, really cool machines. I'm not advertising or wasn't asked by them to advertise. We just really like this machine. On this table saw, you can rip the wood here. You can just adjust it. There was a tape on here, measuring tape, but we just really go with a measuring stick all the time to get it exact. You can just rip the wood. You can drive this by it if you want to cut it in length. This feature you have seen me use many times. It's actually very nice if you want to have, let's say, 50 centimeters long piece. You lift it up, lay it there, cut it off there, put this down, put the piece of wood against here, and you will have the same wood all the time. You can angle this blade 45 degrees. You can angle this thing here by 45 degrees. And we just added little stops here, like you can see, so that when we put it back, it's exactly 90 degrees to the blade. Very good, very nice. So, perfect saw, helps us a lot. I'll probably make a more detailed video. This is just a quick tour. This here is just another much simpler table saw that we use when we are building outside. It has a lot of sawdust in here. It hasn't been used for a while. You can also have it like this or turn it around. Let me do that for you guys real quick. And then I can show you. There you go. You can just turn the saw around like this. And then you have the table saw like that as well. We use this when we build different projects outside. Most of you guys have seen this machine. Check it out. I will link the video right here if you haven't seen it. It's such a perfect machine. It's a planer and molder. Since we have the sawmill, we can plane and mold our wood here. We do all kinds of paneling. Look here, we ran this through this machine. It does all four sides at the same time. This is for sauna. The customer wants to build the sauna, and we have planed so much wood in here, so much lumber for building different things on the homestead. And I have two videos where we show the machine in action. The other machine that I've also made a video of is this planer and jointer, which enables us to just plane wood real quickly underneath. And up here is the jointer, where you straighten out smaller pieces of lumber that you want to do some work with. I've also made a video about this where I talk about it, where I show it in action. Check it out right here if you want to see that. Now this machine, you can tell already, it's an old bandsaw. Let me just show you. When we bought it, it's one of these really crazy solid built old bandsaws. And when we built it, the only thing we bought new was this to keep the band into place. I don't know the English term. Makes it work great. But here you see what the band runs on. It's just this amazing saw. Look here, Jonsereds, Sweden. Really good quality built machine. And we also use this to rip wood and to do some other things on it. Actually, I have a video out here as well where I am building some stuff with this. Check it out right here if you're new to the channel, would like to see the saw in action, along with some other machines. Now this machine right here, according to Logosol's website, is called a vertical milling machine, and we've had a lot of use. This here is pretty much the feed that drives the piece of wood by here, and here you see those are the cutters, and what we have done, for example, we have built our own windows when we built our house. I used to work in at a place where we built windows and renovated them and built new ones as well. That's where I learned that. So we made our own frames, and I put the glass in afterwards. And these ones that are in here right now, let me show you real quick. They made this, for example. This is for when you have to glue something together. Do you see this? So when my dad builds, for example, wood for sauna benches, he doesn't want to have any branches in there, so he drives them by here, and then he can just glue them together like this. That's what these blades there are doing right now. So this machine is really helpful. Check out the link in the description if you want to go to their website. See what this machine is for. It has helped us a lot. We bought it when we built our house. Has paid for itself. Here you have a lathe machine, which enables you to make a square piece of wood round. For example, here you see this is, for example, a wooden plate as a prototype that my dad has made on this machine. I would say this is more playing around unless you want to sell these products. It's not as important in the workshop, and we don't use it as much. The same goes for this little machine here, which is a sanding machine. It's automatic. Here you can adjust the thickness, and then you can just drive things through here. My dad still does a bunch of woodwork where he builds different kinds of things and sells them in higher quantities, and then it's just amazing to have this, drive it through, it comes out, sanded on the other side. It's also not one of these really important tools, but that's some of the work that my dad does, and neither is this machine right here that's in this special room here in the corner. Look at that. Many people want me to make a video about this axe now. Anyways, in this room we have a CNC machine. Nothing you would have on a typical homestead, let me tell you that. Let me turn on the light here. Nothing you would have on the typical homestead. It's a computer-driven machine, and you can carve all different kinds of things into wood. My dad makes wooden signs with this. He has made wooden bookmarks. Let me see here real quick. Here's some prototypes of things that he has carved in there. This is not a typical homestead machine, but it's part of our workshop, and we've actually done quite a lot of cool stuff with this machine. It's just enabled us to do things that not everybody else can do, and I don't really know brand and anything about this. This is what my dad and my younger brother, who learned this in school, to drive these, and he does that for work right now. Actually, he designs different products and then carves them as the prototypes. This is not the typical homestead machine, like I said, but it's a wonderful addition to our workshop here. I'm blessed to have it. If I ever need something, I'll just ask my brother or my dad for it. Now this here is not a machine, but it's just as important of a part of our workshop as the machines is. This is where we can glue together pieces of wood. You can move these thingies here to where you want them to be, and then you can make, for example, a whole tabletop. You just put them in here, glue them, and then with this you press them together. It's basically like a clamp, but just much better. A professional tool. You could build this on a wall. When you screw this on, it pushes it together like this, and it pushes it together from bottom and top. So you can glue together different pieces of wood there and make big surfaces with that. We of course have lots of hand tools that we use, and both electrical and non-electrical, and I will show those as time develops. Our channel is just 2.5 months old, and there are lots more days to come where we can post videos and everything. If there's something specific you would like to see, leave a comment, we'll try to make a video about that if it's possible in the future. But I hope you enjoyed this. This was not a detailed description of all the different machines. It was just a quick overview of what we have in our workshop, what we use, and we don't want to be without any of these tools pretty much, because we have used them for so many different things here on the homestead, and I'm really blessed. Yesterday I brought out a video about the 3 elements of a homestead. Well, I forgot one, and that is family. You know, a farm, what makes a farm a farm? It's the farmer. What makes a homestead, it's the homesteader. And we have lots of people on our farm. We're 3 generations, we're 3 families, we have 7 children, and sometimes we have 4 generations when my grandfather from Germany visits for a few months. And it's just amazing. It's wonderful. People love it, and we love it. It's challenging at times to live close together, which is normal, but the blessing of it all is just amazing. My dad can do lots of things I can't. My brothers can do lots of things that I can't, and I can do certain things that they can't. And that has just enabled us to do lots more, and if we get even better at it, we'll be able to turn this into a really, really productive homestead, just because we are so many people with so many different giftings, and that is the most important part. So this workshop, my dad paid for most of it, and it's a blessing for everybody. It's just wonderful. So don't forget that homestead, the family and the people on it are really, really important. Don't be one of these people that are just, you know, building walls around the property. That won't, I don't think there's any blessing in that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for lots more, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.